What's up to Lion Talk Live? So we love you too, buddy.
What's going on, guys? It is Aiden Hutchinson.
What's up, man? It's your boy Amon-Ra St. Brown.
What's going on, Coach Dan at Lions Talk Live and the Duke Crew. This is Ball Hawk, Fatima Lafano of the Detroit Lions. Everybody make sure you help support the YouTube channel Lions Talk Live by clicking that like and subscribe button. Let's get it and go Detroit.
Greetings and salutations to everyone out there in YouTube land. This is Dan Skipper, offensive weapon for the Detroit Lions. Make sure you all help support Lions Talk Live and Coach Dan by clicking on that like and subscribe button. Everybody, woo!
All right, greetings and salutations, everybody out there in YouTube land. I am your host once again, Dan Thornton. I want to thank you all for joining me here today. Lions Talk Live. You know, hey, it's about 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time Monday, and we've been working all morning for you guys to get some updates on a few different things. Yes, we are basically 27 hours away from the trade deadline happening in the NFL, and as you're probably all aware, it's been reported by NBC News, CBS News, Pro Football Focus, everybody out there, has been talking about it. It does sound like Zadarius Smith is going to be a Detroit Lion, but you're going to say, wow, that's great. Hey, the Lions, they did have 18 total pressures yesterday. That is correct, 18 against the Green Bay Packers. So I know there are some people in the morning chat saying, man, we didn't do anything pass rush wise. At least those people over at with the NFL tracking these things would say otherwise. Ali McNeil had 7 pressures, James Houston 4, and Trevor Nowatzki had 2. So take that in consideration. If we can add Smith, he would probably add another layer and a little bit more ability for this defense to get after without so many blitzes. But as you're probably all wanting a bit of an update, and I've got one for you guys, this was first reported yesterday from the Detroit Free Press and Dave Burkett. You guys probably know him if you watch the Lions or read about the Lions for any kind of length of time. He's been a longtime Lions insider or beat reporter from his time with the Oakland Press before going over to the Freep. So anyways, he did report the Lions. He has confirmed through multiple sources, both in Las Vegas and in Detroit, the Lions have had some negotiations with the Raiders in regarding Max Crosby. You can see that in the thumbnail. He also did confirm that he was told through multiple sources, that those trade talks weren't going to go anywhere. But then, not so fast. As you're probably aware today, some changes are starting to happen throughout the league with firings, hirings, or whatever you want to say, promotions. And yes, because of that, it does seem like the Raiders have returned a phone call today to the Detroit Lions in regards to, drumroll please, Max Crosby. I don't know the full details. Neither did my source who I talked to, who does work in Detroit print-based media. So they did say that the Raiders and Lions did have a conversation today around noon Eastern Standard Time. Where that goes, they do not have any further information, but the fact that the Raiders actually called the Lions back in regards to Max Crosby, maybe Mark Davis isn't as a no-fly zone with Max Crosby as he once was. Now, on top of that, a different source did say, and we've been reporting it for some time, you've seen it in print media, you've seen it on YouTube, that the Detroit Lions have spoken to the Jacksonville Jaguars for some time in regards to Tavion Walker, the number 1 pick who went right before Aiden Hutchinson. I think it would be a great move for the Lions to acquire him if they can pry him away from the Jags. Let's not forget, the Jags have already sold off a lot of parts so far in the last week in regards to the trade deadline. So we still have an opportunity there. It sounds like Brad Holmes is potentially trying to set up 2 moves to bring in different pass rushing ends, specifically to the Detroit Lions. Max Crosby, if you watch this show for any length of time, I'm not 100% sold on him. 1, for the cost, and 2, I think he's more of a linebacker in our systems who could, on third down or obvious passing situations, play defensive end. I'm just not sure if he would fit as a full-time end. Maybe I'm wrong there. That's just my thoughts. Go with it with your own thoughts, however you choose to go with that. So we've got, like I said, 27 hours to the trade deadline. It sounds like we should have news later today about Smith coming over from Cleveland to Detroit. You've even seen some stuff on Witta Pitica that said he was no longer a Cleveland Brown and Detroit Lion. Then an hour later or so, Witta Pitica switched that back to have him asing Cleveland Brown and not a Detroit Lion. So it seems like that deal is pretty dang close, and it does seem Adam Scheffler, everybody else is reporting that one. But I do think it's an interesting note to say that the Raiders did call back the Detroit Lions front office today, again, around noon Eastern Standard Time. I couldn't get to this story sooner. It's a Remembrance Day for Catholics, and, hey, I had to go to church and do something for my fallen family members. So went there, did that, come back, got on the mic with you guys. Also, in regards to Walker, we'll have to wait and see, but it does sound like Brad Holmes is trying to set up multiple different options to come over to the Detroit Lions. All right, guys, keep your notifications on. Hey, we're all in for it for the next 27 hours. If I get some other news, breaking news, I'll get it over to you as quick as possible. Other than that, take care, enjoy the rest of your day, and we will see you guys all on the next Lions Talk Live. Take care, everybody.
Happy trails to you until we meet again.